Hey guys, it is Friday, and that means it's Warrior Reflection Friday time. And this week, start before you're ready. That was something that we hear all the time. Yet, how many of us actually take that advice? Only a few of us, right? Because we let fear stop us from stepping into something. We procrastinate to make it perfect. We want it to be perfect because we don't want people to judge us. We don't want people to criticize us. We don't want people to have opinions of us other than the ones that we want, right? So we don't start. And here's the thing, fear is an illusion that is made up of the stories that we tell ourselves. We do it to ourselves, not someone else. Because here's the thing, 9 times out of 10, no one gives a damn about what you're doing. And the 1 out of the 10 that does is your target market. That's the person that you need to be talking to. That's the person you need to influence, impact, transform, and do whatever you need to do with. Yeah, 1 out of 10 might pay attention. Might be 2 out of 10, maybe 3 as you begin to get traction. But you have to start where you are to become the person you want to be in that future of making your dream come true. And that's what I do. I unleash that inner warrior, that person who is already who you need to be, because it's in there. She's been hiding, or he's been hiding, because we let fear step in front of us based on the stories we've been telling ourselves. Fear is an illusion based on the stories we tell ourselves. So what do? We get honest with ourselves. We become aware of those stories we're telling ourselves, and then we freaking change them. It's that simple. That's how you overcome fear. 3 very simple steps. We get honest with ourselves and we stop lying to ourselves because it's very easy. That's the stories we tell ourselves. We lie and our brain doesn't know any different. So we change the story. We have that awareness to change the story. And we start before we're ready. And we do stuff we've never done before. Because here's the thing, that brings us clarity around what we do. When I began 5 years ago, almost 5, it'll be 5 years in June. That's when I first decided to become an LLC and jump into the coaching arena. It was 5 years ago, 4.5, really. Though, in a way, I started before I began. I had no idea what I was doing, other than the fact that I had so many people telling me, you're always coaching people anyway, why not get paid for it? So I jumped into the arena, started before I began. Well, eventually the fear jumped in. I made up stories. I held myself back. It wasn't anybody else's fault. It was mine. Though I was doing the work needed for personal growth in the background. And as I was doing it, it started before I started the coaching business, of course. So it's been almost 8 years since I started that journey of really knuckling down and reading books and hiring coaches and getting honest with myself. That took a while. I will tell you right now, personal success is not an overnight endeavor. It takes time. Because every time we come up with something and we think we've conquered it, there's always another level. Okay? We're always going to be developing our person and who we are in this moment and who we want to be. Because as we move, we gain even more clarity and we're able to pivot, or we're able to shift, or able to course correct, tack. We're able to do these things because we have that clarity, because we got honest about where we are, who we are, where we want to go, and who we want to be. 4 things in 3 steps. Honest, awareness, change the frickin' stories. That's it. That's how we unleash that inner warrior who's able to slay everything in her path, because she learns to overcome fear by telling herself a different story. We're able to strip off the mask of expectation that we have, that others think of us. That's our story. Only if somebody actually physically gives us feedback is it not ours. And then we get to choose if we want to accept it. We don't have to. We can say, thank you so much for your opinion. I'm still going to do what I do anyway. I'm going to be me. I'm going to have that courage. I'm going to be brave to step out into what I desire, what I want. And that's what I want to do for you. I want you to be able to change your stories, overcome your fear, and have the clarity, the confidence, the courage, the bravery, and the freedom to be you. This year is 2020 you, as I like to say, because this is the year you take back your power, unleash your inner warrior, badass queen, and become everything you've always wanted to be. Or at least you get started, because it will take time. It's not an overnight success. You will need to be coached. You will need to have somebody to hold you accountable. You will need to have a system that holds you accountable. And let me tell you, when you can gamify all that and make it fun, you're doing what you love. You're having fun doing it. And you're helping other people see that they can do it too. And that leads to legacy. That leads to impact, influence, inspiration, motivation, and all of the other things that we can do. All because we got honest. We became aware of our stories. We changed the stories, and we stepped into who we were supposed to be. That's what I want for you. So if that's something that interests you, and you're like, oh, hell yeah, I'm in, book your call today. No, not even just today. Do it now. Book a call with me. Let's figure out where you are, what you desire, who you want to become, and let's figure out what resources you have right now so you can get started, so that you can live your graceful warrior life by your design and not someone else's. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon, because I am 100% certain that I can help you get where you want to go. See you on Monday.